Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. Hopefully it's not a practice waffle of a run today. And that only represents our 4th rank in the squad here. Another team that I feel I've built for comfort. Built something that I think is going to just play to my strengths a lot more here. Not really trying to take any big risks, just trying to get the job done here in Chapter 3. And the flame, what is the name of the flame that we're going for? We're gonna pick it up as soon as we get to the Provisioner, obviously. But yeah, we got 2 more flames, I believe, in Chapter 3 prior to getting to the Stygian Blaze and the Bastard's Beacon. So we're making some pretty damn good progress in the Vitrine. It's just obviously going to be a lot slower going at this point.
The leaves fall, never to grow again.
We're knocking out W after W for a while there as we had our pick of the litter. You know, we got to choose flames that for the most part weren't really affecting much. That's kind of how I got to feeling about it over the course of the first several months.
Even your valley is not immune to the
I've since realized that that was more due to the luxury of having that choice than it was, you know, the actual insignificance of the Infernal Flames. We've now gotten to the point where they are very much significant.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Although, like I've been saying, I think we do have our one remaining opportunity here to take advantage of something that affords me these comfort picks. It's looking like a standard issue BaerTaffy bonk build. Yeah, like you see on the Walmart shelf, no doubt. I feel like this squad, again, like we said, I think we're relying quite a bit on some strong highwayman performances here, but they've got options. They've got ways of making you die. Yeah, just not only the comfort pick, but the versatility too. We were talking about that just before we got started here. Across the board, they've got options, and then the shuffle really shouldn't be too bad for this team either, I'd suspect.
The work continues.
In fact, I'm wondering if maybe I want to go ahead and equip that point-blank shot on the highwayman just to give him an option in case he gets locked into that front rank.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like that might be the way to go here. Tracking shot's probably not going to get us a ton of value. Although we might want to equip that when the situation calls for it, but typically not at all times. Fight for mastery it is. Yeah, I ought to be pursuing that a little bit more early on, I'd say.
Lower your guard.
Hey, that's not bad.
Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
We also have, worthy of consideration here, this unique goal for the man-at-arms to kill the lair boss on the Shroud. Obviously, taking this as Region 1 is not exactly ideal. Let's maybe take a look at the Provisioner, though.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
First of all, a very exciting Provisioner here with not only a Sagier, but also a big pig to start the day. Hoorah to that. Double checking on the Vitrine, it is going to be the Despairing Flare. So minus 50% max flame, enemies gain crit and enemy advantage chance, and our positive relation chance goes pretty damn low, which now that I'm having the realization, I think to myself, oh, you know, yeah, Flagellant's probably not great for this, is it? Having a guy going toxic all the time and costing you precious relationship points, not great. Whoops. Oh well. And yeah, I don't really necessarily want to spend the baubles to get us up to 4 armor here either, so just leave that be for now.
Fire and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Lord of the Nose Hair. 100 months and no pick me makes Homer something something. It is pretty insane the way Moobot treats these pick me's sometimes. That is statistically anomalous, but thank you all the same for the 116 months on the pile. Sheesh. Nearly 10 years. Welcome back. Baer messing up a Torch Team comp. That never happens. My Baer? My streamer? No way. Did start out with a calibrating sensor today as well. I'd completely forgotten about that. I might as well slap that on our man-at-arms right away. Gotta get that Assay gear equipped, obviously.
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Sadly, just a little bit short of some pretty decent trinkets here, too. Well, let's make sure I've got that Despairing Flare snagged.
In roads yet untraveled.
Oh, man, I really don't like how expensive this food is going to be, too, but I do think we're going to have to grab it.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And as much as I'd like to try to roll the dice on the wild tea here, I think natural swing is a little too good to potentially give up. So we're going to pass on that one. I think we just go ahead and snag a whiskey flask here, although I am very tempted, especially if we're considering actually taking on this Leviathan fight. Death cap spores would help a lot. And then what do we actually need here to benefit us in this situation? No crocodilian today. Probably no Pliskin either. What kind of gear is this? We've got road gear and tinker's gear. Consideration possibly for the unnatural outlet today. Increased chance of producing items. Not really going to benefit us all that much right now. Is the... Wait a minute. Isn't there one that increases the chance of finding stuff from the road? Looting items from road debris, yeah. I don't think that actually cares about assay gear, though. I don't think that impacts the likelihood of assay gear actually activating, or increases the amount of stuff you get from it either. So all that would be is the additional debuff resist, which is fine. I don't think that's the way to go, though. Shambler spawn consideration. Shambler spawn acquired. Well, that's all it takes, I guess. There he goes.
It cannot fight.
Yep.
But perhaps it can calm.
Pick me still open here if you want to be chosen as well. Obviously, we got our bounty hunter on deck here, so we might as well snag him and put ourselves in the best possible position for success. Although I don't know who's the best swap for him right now. I'm actually kind of thinking Flagellant, which seems weird, but that does feel right.
There is no man behind the hunter's mask.
Yeah.
Only a terrible thought.
Good old pal. Old buddy, old pal of mine. Got the clutch hitter, which ain't bad. Sure, yeah. Try this on for size, huh? Get a little stare down in there, too. Maybe we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's get him fed. Save that big pig for later. And find out who these folks are going to be. That's Ted Fat Joe right there. That's the bounty hunter for you. Welcome into the squad. Our stagecoach today, Pancakes and Games. What an incredible stagecoach name. We give Moobot grief for not picking the long-term supporters, but when Moobot comes up with picks like that, hard to be upset. Curtibird, welcome on in. You'll be our Shambler spawn for the day. I'll go ahead and pop this in here since we're not using those baubles on anything else anyway.
Listen, practice, improve.
Practice waffle with Pancakes and Games. It's a breakfast day, baby. Embrace it. Team, you win.
Welcome back.
I hope so, man. Thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back in for the Prime. Appreciate that. I like the take aim upgrade here. It's a little greedy, but it is very effective. And fuck it, man. Let's head to the Curious. Get something out of that at least.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Good enough. That'll have to do, man. I'm honestly kind of considering just using this now. Because we can do... Oh, no, he doesn't have the guard. He has... Oh, but wait a minute. We could do hers. Interesting. If we were to equip Sanctuary instead of Consecration of Fortitude, and then we could potentially get the plus 25% damage on both the Highwayman and the Bounty Hunter. Holy shit, dude. Value. Mm-hmm. Alright, well. We're keeping the possibility on the table. We're not really looking at it, although we're casting in a sideways glance every now and then.
On the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
The fact that that lair is near the end of the region, though, that is going to make me think a lot more about it. Let's head to that watchtower first. Nah, no big pig here. We save that for when we can benefit it from it more fully. And also hit everybody in the actual party with the relationship buff. Oh, early shuffle. All right, well, immediately glad we equipped the point-blank shot.
Steady yourself.
Or not. Never mind. Okay, we can rampart out of that pretty easy, though. All right. This is not an ideal start, but even still, got me feeling pretty good about things. What does the Seraph's deal again? She needs people to be consecrated to get that that conviction, right? Yeah, that's how that goes. So, get to work on that. And how you feeling here? What kind of damage you looking at already? 12 to 18. He's got a pretty good chance in the Pillager Clark crack shot. Give that a whirl. I feel like this team's going to need some help. I don't know about going for this Leviathan unless we can get pretty damn lucky with some goodies early on. We do have solid combat items, but that's not nearly enough. Also, immediately becoming aware of the concern of DOT here. We've obviously elected to go without any kind of reliable DOT healer. And obviously the regen's going to help out a little bit with that, but not as much as we're likely to need. Here goes Baer spreading out that damage again. Classic plays.
Slow suffering begins.
The calibrating sensor already beginning to kick in here, though. That feels pretty nice. And every now and then I just get to missing the old days of the riposte.
A simple variable.
Not just the
resolved.
ability to riposte so frequently, not burning through those tokens right away, but also getting riposte on multiple characters. I feel like it would be so much fun to do a riposte build for the mechanic to function the way it used to in this game. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see if you can get the kill there.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Maybe we get lucky with a trinket that makes the DOTs beneficial. Could happen. Could run into a Chirurgeon early, which honestly, this team actually is pretty well suited for the Chirurgeon fight, so that would be welcome right now. Let's see. What do you do in these situations? I guess you just keep doing this, considering you're still buffing it. And then you need to go ahead and let him have that one.
Generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Hit him with the mark. Really liking the consecration on the front rank there, too. That's honestly giving me a little bit more hope for the potential for a Leviathan fight with this squad, too. That did go pretty well, all things considered.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
And that's a little bit better. That's just a little bit better for everybody. Mostly want to give that person that's already suffering from speed, although it doesn't bode super well for us that the Man-at-Arms is going to be acting near last every round. Hey, Leo. Oh, yeah, no worries, Misty. I got no problem with open speculation. I also apparently don't have much of a problem with taking on a Shambler this early on, given my history. But that could go horribly wrong. But there's always next run. Let's go make some content. Hell, let's use those death cap spores. Get some value out of them, huh? Never been betrayed by a Node 2 Shambler. Yeah, this has always gone perfectly well. Learn from my mistakes? What? Not sure I understand what you're even talking about. Are you speaking English? What? Look, I'm just going to go ahead and fight this Shambler, okay? Whatever you're on about, we'll worry about that later.
The walker from beyond the stars.
Mm-hmm.
A shambling horror.
I like to take aim start quite a bit here. I want to consecrate. I really, really do. I feel like I ought to move back, but maybe we can get away with this. I can probably get some kind of move skills off him, and then... Yeah, let's do this. Let's get a little strength up front. We know the riposte is going to be going crazy here, so... Give it some more opportunity. Oh, that's... Okay, that's pretty bad. Huh. I'm gonna be doing that, huh? That is at least not damage over time, but that's certainly not ideal either. Alright, let's try that again. That does feel like a waste of a crit, but he's gonna be getting plenty of them. Not blinding off the crit does upset me, though. I don't like that one bit. We also, unfortunately, have the issue of this being an empowered Shambler. Which seems bad. We'll be building up a pretty strong riposte through the course of this, though.
Steady yourself.
That shuffling it did early on is definitely not helping matters all that much. To get through the last little death armor there, at least. I feel like I could stand to move him forward, and then obviously this Vestal's probably going to have to get herself moved back, too. Blind on him is better than nothing, I suppose, and then you got to get to doing that. We got to move you back into your position, and then I guess that's pretty close to what we need. That's convenient, okay. Let's get the block plus out of that, unfortunately. We can get through a couple of tokens that way. Okay.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
And of course, there remains the issue of there not being any way to reduce the cooldown on our retribution there. That's going to be 3 turns out, so that means he's just going to have to courageous abandon, I guess. Which is also good. I believe this is the buff that he gets from taking the baby Shambler, which ultimately isn't that bad. You see double damage and you freak out probably, but I mean that mostly just makes it go from 1 to 2 to 2 to 4, which is pretty manageable. It's always the DOT and the shuffle from him that end up being a lot more problematic anyway. Let's see, which of these is stronger? It's going to be this one, so let's just make sure he doesn't have any future problems caused for us. All right, we've got a full conviction judgment. I think we should take a chance, although it does feel like that actually might be a little bit better for me, yeah. And then let's probably go ahead and take aim again here. This is not terrible. It's not good, but it's not as bad as it could be. If we can get through a decent turn here.
Easily resolved.
Primarily, I'm thinking if I could get through this dodge with a crit, then I'm going to be feeling pretty good about things, although he is about to generate another one. Another dodge, I believe, yeah. That's inconvenient. I think I maybe just try to clear through this with her. And that at least allows the empowered shot from him, which is still pretty solid. I could save that strength for a mark for death.
Stupendous.
That's pretty nice. I like the stress heal there as well. And then a retribution, of course, still on cooldown here. Courageous is still building up pretty well. Nice. That's pretty big.
So press your advance.
Yeah, a tracking shot would have helped here, but I honestly don't think I would have used it in this situation either. I'm pretty sure we're better off without it. There's another dodge.
Steady yourself.
Okay, we're obviously getting into concerning territory here. I do think she still needs to do this. Even if it takes the vulnerable token there, we get through the dodge and make sure he can land some damage on this one. Ooh, so close. I don't think I can reach with this hit either. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, try this out then, buddy. We need 1 damage. The Baer optimal on him. That's a yikes. Does look like we're getting it here at least, though, so that feels pretty good.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I think we're just gonna have to pass a couple turns to heal here. Even if that puts us in a dangerous stress threshold. That's more than likely the only... I don't know, he can just get the kill here, I guess, and then she can get the heal after that. Should be fine. Saves us a little stress.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Okay. Oh, alright. He's probably gonna have to pass turn heal anyway. Oh, nope, never mind, we got it. Stun would afford us a chance to maybe fix things a little here. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Regen makes a lot of sense. Especially while the other one's on cooldown. Let's see. He could pass heal. That actually seems like it's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna take 1 bolster. And since he doesn't have any relationship impact, it makes a lot more sense to do this. And we might even just let him have a meltdown, actually. In fact, yeah, I think I should have just passed turn healed there. to allow that to happen so he could get back to a reasonable stress position. That occurs to me. Maybe I'll still have an opportunity to do that, actually. Let's find out. I don't want to push things too much here, but I would like to try to make that the situation if possible. Nice. Perfect. Alright, so he's about to be at about that same level of health. I'll have the meltdown. I mean, he could have gone resolute too, actually, which would have been awesome, but no debuff from that. Just the vulnerable is perfect. And then we got the taunt up on you. Block plus for that as well. A little bit more stress from that, but we have the bolster off cooldown here as well, I believe. And then he's just going to have to shuffle. You got one more Divine Grace. We'll go that there. Keyboarder. Thank you for the 41 months. Welcome back in. We get this on you. And then bolster time. Let's go. God, remember when that removed vulnerable. Such a good skill, but I think that ought to do it.
Messy, but effective.
I agree, Wayne. Pretty astute analysis there, fella. And a couple of otherworldly fragments, unblinking entropy. For the man-at-arms, certainly a fitting reward there. Sweet. Okay, you go ahead and keep this sucker for now. You take this one. Let's get these guys equipped, and then we're on our merry friggin' way, dude. Not a bad way to start the day. And obviously the Hoarder's not really doing us a lot of good right now, and I'd like to take whatever stress healing they're willing to give me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and accept that this early lair is just not wise. So let's agree with the squad here. Move straight through the middle. Get a little oasis there too. I think they've earned it after that nightmarish beginning. All right, we're in pretty decent shape here still, which is nice. A little road healing opportunity there. We are going to have to be wary of our HP. And the stress to another degree, although a little less so. Let's just get that regen going immediately. I'm going to want to upgrade that regen soon too, aren't I? It's becoming pretty clear. Alright, and then I like the stare down on this guy as well, just to make damn sure that these two aren't going to be encountering any issues. And then that should be a nice big grape shot blast in the back. Very nice. Big heal for the man-at-arms. Another one I ought to consider upgrading soon. Stun possibility up front. I'll take it. It shouldn't be too bad from here. Might even get a kill on the retribution. No sweat. Really liking the trinkets so far on him as well. It's working out pretty well. Okay. Man, it's only now kind of occurring to me that we've managed to take down a Region 1 Shambler with this team. That ain't nothing, man. We might have just sort of brushed it under the rug, but goddamn. Took down a Region 1 Shambler. Maybe I should have gone for that Leviathan after all. Tell you what, you give me another one. You give me another one game, even next region, I'm ready. I'm feeling it. There was a bounty hunter involved. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty big factor there, no doubt. I feel like the Flagellant might have been able to handle that too, though. I think we were probably going to be pretty well off no matter what.
Problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Yeah, it's a bounty hunter. Just bring one of them. Yeah, no, obviously no hitting the lair anymore in this one. We're going to have a pretty solid outcome, I think, regardless, though. This is going to be 4 mastery points, assuming this ingress pays out. We get a cache and an oasis out of here as well. We get the fragments from before and a trinket. A content trinket? A little recorder, maybe?
Amidst the spoils, unparalleled power.
The trinket that stuns your teammates at an 100% rate. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that on the highwayman's turn start, actually. That seems like a good idea. So now we want stun resist for everybody. Because if we're going to keep that one, we can actually get some pretty solid value out of it. We just got to try to find ways to get more of those stun resist poultices, and maybe even consider the trinkets that do so a little more heavily. Oh, right, yeah, the guard skills are buffed. I'd completely forgotten about that. Boy, I felt smart doing that before.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
And then I just immediately think of the people chortling once more to themselves about the unlikelihood of me actually taking advantage of that. And then just smiling as I prove them right. Well, you think you're so smart just because you know everything, because you're in the future. I'm smarter than you. I know how to do stuff. I'm gonna do it next fight. You watch. You watch me use this sanctuary and defender that I'd completely forgotten were providing me massive advantages in combat. You just wait. Mm-hmm. It is going to be pretty sick, actually. I think this plus 25% damage crit on these two is going to work pretty well. Let's find out. That skill is really good. That's one I undervalue for sure. I've got to consider the possibility of the tank Vestal more in the future. In fact, the Bonk tank Vestal could very well be on like man-at-arms level. I just haven't been giving it enough of a chance. All right, here we go then. I like that a lot. That's looking pretty damn good to me. Let's even do this. You're gonna have a hell of a day back there. Nice dodge there too. Actually, that was honestly a pretty critical play that time. The grape shot's gonna do it back there. It's a bit of a waste of a crit, but that's probably still fine. I almost want to weaken. I don't know, the stare. I guess the stare down could potentially reduce stress on the man-at-arms here. Now that's on me, Crane. I started an hour early just to just to really mess with people on daylight savings day. Not only do you need to roll your clocks, but I also started the stream an hour in advance.
But deadly all the same.
Didn't miss too much though. Working our way through the first region here. Hey, look at that! Double stun on her. Off the drone pipe. Love to see it. We're 2 hours early, I guess, in that case, aren't we? Yeah, because it should be 11. No, we're balanced. No, I balanced it out. Because it's you move the clocks an hour ahead. And I started in what would have been 10 a.m. my time. It's not even worth thinking about. Honestly, some fucking nerd in New Zealand fucked it up for everybody. And now all of our brains have to melt because of him. What's his goddamn name? I just looked this up before the stream. George fucking Hudson. New Zealand entomologist George Hudson first proposed modern daylight savings time. His shift work job gave him spare time to collect insects and led him to value after-hours daylight. We were putting this dude on blast in the group chat. One fucking bug nerd in New Zealand spawned the idea of daylight savings and ruined it for the whole world. Little did he know the repercussions of his actions. It's always a bug nerd, isn't it?
Continues.
Trace back every problem in human history. It always comes back down to those fucking bug nerds. God damn it. Well, hopefully he's getting bullied in hell. I don't know if I've ever wished that for anybody, but I certainly wish it for fucking George Oswald, or whatever the hell his name is. I already forgot. Alright. Back to it. But also don't forget that one bug nerd is what gave us Pokemon. One ocean nerd is what gave us SpongeBob. So yeah, I suppose they have their bright spots.
Gloom, a spark.
What do they call it? Daylight savings even. I live in Norway and we don't even see the daylight. I know, it feels like a bad stand-up bit, but I'm 100% with you there. Like, it loses daylight every time. Like, we're lying to ourselves. We get less daylight to where the sun sets at 6 now. Who does that help? Who does that benefit? Oh, farmers, they need more time in the okay, yeah. We really gotta look out for the farmers because our food supply remains precious. I'm not being sarcastic, even though it might sound like it. Do they even benefit, though? Yeah, I don't even know if that's actually modern practice anymore. I don't think it is.
Perhaps I left this for you.
Maybe they're the most pissed off about it.
Perhaps you left it for yourself. Perhaps it is not here at all.
Clasp knife. That ain't gonna do much. Got some solid combat items, though. All of which I should be using again. Well, I guess this isn't really the situation for him. Sun's gotten here by like 4:30. It's 6 o'clock here and it's pitch black already. That blows, dude.
The loathing festers.
Tell you what, we'll fight back. We'll do our own small victories. I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that the clock never changed. Hence my stream start time today. Don't let the government tell me how to work my clock. I'm keeping my daylight. Government can come and take my daylight. Standing there with like a sundial at my door on my porch. Don't farmers just work during the daylight regardless of what time it is? They don't even have a concept of time. What's this time you speak of? We work with sun up and sun down. I go to an agricultural university in Japan. There's not even any discussion of daylight savings there. Because it's not, well, this is my ignorance showing again. It's a world thing, right? There's not specific places that don't do it, or are there? Because I don't honestly know. I think I knew at one point, but I don't right now. There are places that don't do it, right? Okay, yeah, which is even more fucking confusing. There's states that Arizona doesn't? God, it's so dumb, man. Not even every U.S. state does it.
Bafflement and vexation.
Such a silly thing, man. My country stopped 5 years ago. Which country, if you don't mind saying? Inquiring minds are curious. That gives me a lot of hope, actually. That gives me hope that in modern times it can be stopped. Jordan, okay, yeah. Dude, I just sort of accept, like, Elise and I were having a conversation about it yesterday. Of, like, why hasn't it changed? Probably because it doesn't really, like, not only is there not any incentive for anyone to change it, but there's also not really, like, a strong argument for it, apart from it bothers people. It's annoying, you know, but otherwise it's like, I mean, it's not really hurting anything, right? It's not like production comes to a grinding halt because people forget to roll their clocks back. Especially now with the fact that most clocks just do it automatically anyway. You're gonna die, right? Yeah. There we go.
A petty hindrance.
We're all moving to pack your bags, y'all. We're moving to Jordan, yeah. Colorado voted to get rid of it too. States are just waiting on federal. That's crazy, dude. That's just silly.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
It does have health implications. Can you educate me on that? In what ways? They wanted to stop it. The big problem was no one could agree on which time to stay from now on. Oh, that's perfect, dude.
A brilliant conclusion.
There's a partisan line drawn between which hour is best to stay in. Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, there goes the drone pipe again. Okay, I'm probably not going to be able to kill this guy. That's fine. Go ahead, do your worst. Oh, we've got the what's it called? It's the one that drops the torchlight max down to half, Frosty. Spoken sharply. I think it's another one that people have been trying to sell me on the goodness of. don't really know how well it would fit with this team, though. I guess with Grape Shot wouldn't be terrible. Let's see how this looks. Hold on. Burn resist. Oh, stun resist is big, actually, with the drone pipe. That'd be really good. Down to 30, and then the Grape Shots would heal for 4. That's actually pretty nice. Research suggests that changing our clocks twice a year can have various health consequences of the two. Oh, so you're saying the argument is to stop changing them because it disrupts our circadian rhythms. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So there is an argument for changing them because it's bad for your health. God damn. Oh boy. We're so silly. We're so silly, aren't we? But it is funny though. Okay, pal, obviously you're not gonna stick around, so I guess we don't have to worry about that, do we? Let's go home. Yeah, we don't really need this either. Well, we might later. It's probably worth hanging on to for now. Hey, Foos. Oh, duh. No, you're talking about the one that we have equipped, right? I completely forgot I have Baby Shambler. I don't even need the Dark Impulse on. Although, actually, it's maybe one of the better choices right now anyway, just because of the...
places such as this.
Because of the stun resist.
Where a little light still gathers.
So I might just want to keep it for now. Oh, boy. That's a lot of stress on you, buddy. You got a lot of food early on, though. That's nice. Ooh, and tell you what, this is perfect. Hey, there we go. No more sprained wrist for wingless dog. Very nice.
Consider your position.
Hit the sluice.
And plan accordingly.
Got to get a big pig to replace our big pig.
Good. An improvement.
And what else we got? Full road gear. I don't think that's really going to help us much. No stun resist in here either. No poultices. We do have this. That's a good find. Let's grab some slime mold.
On the road to damnation.
Does anyone else need a meditative totem? I guess it'd be pretty nice on him, wouldn't it? But the maniac's not really a big deal. Yeah, let's try that on the flagellant. Although, that's very precious relics right now. Thank you for unspraining my wrist. Just gave it a quick little pop. Yeah, you're good. Right as rain.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
As insignificant as this is, it is, when you look at it, a 50% buff to the skill, so do feel like it's worth it. And then, I don't know, nothing else really stands out as critical here. I guess Retribution's cooldown reduction is actually pretty significant. And then Courageous Abandon too. Yeah, let's just go all in on the Vanguard here. That seems pretty good. Where I live, some states don't use daylight and others do, which makes dealing with interstate clients a headache when daylight savings ticks over. Oh god, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Just the general confusion of one state or multiple states not doing it, but then also like them dealing with the states that do. Oh yeah, no, that's enough melting my brain about the nonsense of daylight savings.
If indeed it ever did.
Let's get these relationships going. How about that? A little pipe weed, maybe a little poetry here. Let's see where we're at. Let's use these first. I don't remember us having any negative encounters last time, right? So yeah, this is actually great. Wow, perfect songbook. And then we're going to have the big pig kicking in here. I think we're going to be pretty friendly across the board, although obviously you're gonna need a lot more than that to actually get the positive relationships, but that does mean that we are guaranteed not to have any negative ones, which is also phenomenal. Hey, Hyper. Okay, and then still need a little stress healing there. I guess I might as well use this. Pipeweed's not bad for him either. I feel like we can get over the friendly threshold for just about everybody, though, but maybe it's worth it to go for very friendly just to see where we're at with that. Yeah, let me try this just to see if that gets us at least a small chance for a... Oh my god, 4%. Holy cow. Okay. Wait, wingless dog. Why? What? Oh, that's just... Oh, okay. That's just the flames effect with each, right? Got it. Okay. No, wait. Is that being doubled? That's being doubled, isn't it, for everybody? Is this
Planning
broken?
and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Is this how this is supposed to work? The flame generates a minus 33% positive relationship chance, but then it looks like it's doing it again for everybody independently. Is that a separate effect that I'm not reading? Various flame levels. That's just how it works. Okay. Damn. No wonder it's so tough to work through.
The plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
No positives allowed. Oh God, yeah, we didn't even get into that, did we? Your imagination. We didn't even talk about the half-hour time zones. B-Rex actually lives in one of those half-hour time zones, I believe. Our good streamer friend Bananasaurus Rex. So I'm intimately familiar with that. Alright, throw the drone pipe back on here. I'm going to keep that stun resist on him for now. Might as well give you this, I think. Actually, no, you're going to be better off with that, aren't you? I don't think these things are going to be necessary. Alright. Oh, that's all it is, Vec. Right, okay. That's why I knew it was something simple. It always is. That's just I was misinterpreting it because it's right. Like you said, if both characters have minus 33, that would mean combined they have minus 66. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Off to the sluice. Math. That's the part. That's the whole 1 + 1 of it all was what I was missing out on there. Roger.
Tread carefully and quickly.
How come?
This is swine country.
What's that? What's that mean, Uncle Wayne? What's a swine? Do they have any cash? I'd like a swine cache. See if you've got one of those. Thank you! So you just gotta ask.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
That's all I ever gotta do. Just ask for the thing you want, and I'll give it to you. Delightful. Okay.
Analysis is invaluable.
Yeah.
Until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
I honestly do think the chance to resist the drone pipe stun is a lot more valuable than the 10% damage right now for him. Alright. How do we get ourselves out of daylight savings nightmare talk?
Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
Oh, you know exactly what we do is we talk about the artistic perfection that is the new Turkey Bear server icon created by our moderator Jackson. If you're a member of our Discord, !Discord. If you're not, you can go ahead and join in there and see it in all of its glory. And an early happy turkey day to you. It is delightful. Here, you know what? I'll do you one better. For those maybe not unwilling but unable to join us over there in the Baer Pile Discord, I'll give you a quick little glimpse of what you're missing out on here. You don't want to see that every day? You don't want to see this big gobbler staring you down every morning? You sure about that? I feel like you may be making a mistake there, buddy. You got to get on that pronto.
The slow suffering begins.
Why is his mouth that open? He's prepping for Turkey Day. Which is perhaps a little bit more off-putting, given the implied cannibalism. I'm not gonna lie to you. The bear key isn't real, it can't harm you. Wouldn't let it hear that.
A master stroke.
No stuffing? I'm not a big stuffing guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually passing on the stuffing. I think part of it might be the fact that it's called stuffing, which is dumb as hell. I'm dumb as hell. We all know that by now. But the food is called stuffing. It just makes me think of insulation. And I don't want insulation on my Thanksgiving plate, thank you very much. Call it dressing? Is that what you call it? Is stuffing a regional thing? That makes perfect sense now that I say it out loud, but I never considered it before. Fiberglass. Delicious, right? Interchangeable. Are there any other fun words for it? All right. Forgot I did this for you. Oh, that's a target regen. Okay. Yeah, that could be something. When I worked retail around Thanksgiving, people would ask where the dressing was, and I'd send them to the ranch aisle. Oh, I would have absolutely done the same thing. It's not a doubt in my mind I would have done the exact same thing. Bye-bye. Can we do a poll? Just out of my own curiosity. Here, I'll run it. I'll take care of it myself. What do you call it? Question mark. Stuffing, dressing, or other? We'll do a quick one here. Just a quick 1 minute. Just some research from the pile for me. I'll throw my own hat in the ring there, too. If other, also please inform me. I'm trying to think now of what my go-to plate is. It's a little early for this conversation, but we're already there, so I'm just embracing it now. You call it gross? Come on. Come on now. Oh, filling. Yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. Than dressing does. Dressing still kind of weird me out. I'll give you filling, though. Yeah, you pretty much got it, dog. Stuff they're stuffing inside the turkey. Stuff they're filling the turkey with. AKA stuffing, AKA filling, AKA dressing. I think this drone pipe is actually really good. Is this quietly carrying me right now? Me having not, like, actually regarded the difficulty of combat for a good 30 to 40 minutes here is making me begin to realize, oh shit, yeah, we actually just kind of have the nuts right now. And I'm loving it. Big fan of the nuts. Don't quote that. You can quote that. I don't care. Endure? No, let's just taunt that. Hey, Greg. Got your flu shot. Hell yeah. Same here. We got our flu shot and our COVID booster on the same day. And we go into the pharmacy area, and the guy says, "Oh, y'all are getting juiced up, huh?" Which I thought was great. That put me at ease immediately. Good doctor. But now every time I go to get an injection, I'm going to say, "Juice me up, doc." Like Bugs Bunny. Mentropy! Thank you for the prime. Welcome back in.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Appreciate the bear hugs for him too. Welcome back. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you.
Sweet reprieve.
Where's the mastery?
Until the next test is put before you.
Where's the dang mastery points? I will say I was actually pretty excited about the potential of these trinkets. Any of this stuff we're getting out of the sluice does have potential to be pretty damn good. I also kind of ignored the fact that we got the rat skull just now. Turn started first and turn order gives us a crit chance. We get take aim, ignores blind for 3 turns. Tracking shot adds lowered stun resistance to enemies, and then lower healing received from creatures. It's pretty good. The take aim and the turn start thing alone are pretty nice. I feel like that actually does work pretty well for him right now. So let's do that. And then if target is stunned, plus 50% damage is probably not going to happen a lot. We do have a drone pipe, though, so there's a chance that ends up working out pretty well. And then apply a daze on crit with flame under 40. Plus 10% crit chance on a combo target. Gains stealth under 40 flame is really nice. And I like that. There we go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Good enough. There's a lot of combat items. I feel like I should use some of this stuff. Let's do that. Let's get that in there and then that in there. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Cool.
Hidden in warrens and ancient waterways,
Ooh.
the swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
The fact that I opened the favorite Thanksgiving meat pull and turkey was not immediately at the top just seems disingenuous. Got a lot of ham folks out there in the pile, huh? It's very surprising. Ooh, this is a fun interaction. Not only the +2 relationship pips, but also a full stress heal for the flagellant at the cost of some candles. Hell yeah, dude. Pass the turkey for the ham all the time? Oh, I am
Bafflement.
fully the opposite. Chicken and turkey. If that's all the meat I could ever have for the rest of my life, I'd be pretty happy. I may end up missing burgers every now and then, but that's my go-to without a doubt, dude. I'm all about the white meat. It just makes me feel better after eating it. I don't know. I feel like burgers always sit too heavy in my stomach. Kind of the same deal with ham, too. Oh, God. I don't like this, but I'll give it a shot. Give it a literal shot. Ham's taking it, man. Holy cow. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoopsie. that was just a full-on misclick. Oh, well.
Early results are encouraging.
What about a turkey burger? I love a turkey burger. Happy to have a turkey burger. Burger doesn't go in stomach, it goes in mouth. Oh, is that how you do it? Maybe that's been my problem. I just keep smashing it up against my belly. Maybe that's why it feels so weird. I'll try that next time. Thanks for the tip.
In our path.
Retribution. I actually like turkey bacon. It's not better than regular bacon, but it has its own positives. Yeah, I think I'm firmly with. I'm in that exact position there with you, but where it's definitely not better than regular bacon, but I will eat it. I will eat it without complaint. Fried turkey. Ooh. That does sound like a good time. I don't think I've ever had that. How are we even allowing you to heal yourself, fella? I don't think you really have that option, do you? Unless we're going with the pain, which... That's worth upgrading. That's worth upgrading, ain't it?
Marks of the unprepared.
I'm gonna do that a little earlier. Possibly even in this next inn. Man, yeah, the trinkets are actually starting to look pretty goddamn solid now.
Excellent work.
Look at that, the rat skull immediately getting us some crit value too.
Stupendous.
Speaking of crit value, let's go down through to death's door here. No sweat. God damn, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. Why the heck not? Gonna start using these damn things after all, right?
We are the flame.
Come on.
Burning brightly for all the world.
Come on, where's my mastery points, man? Alright, let's load up. We'll do some burn salve, I guess. Now let's do the powders. Just gonna throw them out anyway.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Hey, Commander. Missed an early Shambler on this one. That was pretty exciting. Otherwise, it's been pretty run-of-the-mill. No trophy yet, so we're still looking to get that at some point. We've spent today being mad about daylight savings and then pivoting the conversation over to Thanksgiving food. So now I'm angry and hungry.
Study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Which, you know, about an hour into a DD2 run, that seems about par for the course, I guess, right? Ooh, terrible for our current flame, but oh boy, never mind. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, each ally has a chance for stress on turn end, but we get plus 40% damage. Wow. Oh, wow. That pairs with entropy.
Torch you bear.
Holy shit, dude. I think that's a lot better than this. But I don't know. I feel like I want him to have it. Let's do that, and then let's hold on to Sensor for now. And then maybe I can drop his speed. He might benefit from that a little more. Read that again. If flame lower than 40, plus 40% damage, each ally on turn end... Oh! No, yeah, the first line doesn't matter because flame's never going to be above 40, except for like tiny little spurts. But each ally on turn end has a chance to generate stress. It's a low chance, though. No, Inhuman Bondage still isn't out, Sean. Haven't gotten a confirmed release date on that yet. I think it's worthwhile. I think that is a trade I am very happy to make. Maybe I'll come to regret it sooner than I'd like. I think I'll just upgrade the endure here. Actually, that should pretty much cover it.
Lower your guard.
Ooh, man. Ooh.
It is safe here.
Ooh. Oh my God! Again? Holy cow! Okay, we're gonna lock that sucker in.
Every
whoa!
Torment. Every turn. Bent on our destruction.
All right, the game is saying prove it. Game said bet.
Coast, isolated, and drowning in amphibious generosity.
Got it, man. Let's head for that shroud. I'm ready. Oh boy. Ooh, here we go. I mean, with a stagecoach named Pancakes in Games, if I don't buy a griddle, I'm just being horrible.
The next stop is leagues away.
So let's do that.
Plan accordingly.
Let's do that. Throw away this thing now, and then what's up here, y'all? We get ourselves some big-time foodstuffs. I'm gonna try this out, although I'm also curious.
Spend what you can.
I do have wild tea.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Oh.
If indeed it ever did.
I'd have to get that and then also a totem, and that's not going to be an option here. So I guess I'll just go ahead and pop this, and sadly the Highwayman's not going to be able to benefit from it at all. But it certainly helped everybody else. Nice. Let's grab this one as well. Take the dartboards here. I think I still need food.
On the road to damnation.
Don't I still need food for someone? I'm going to go ahead and just grab some stale bread. And you have this. You have this. Who needs some more work? Besides the melophobic one. Let's go for, I think, Man-at-Arms Vestal here. We're really in great shape with the relationships. I'm kind of shocked by how well that's going here. Being in neutral is totally fine. I think it's way more important for us to try to max affinity where we can. So we're going to do that with our Man-at-Arms Vestal here. Also stress heal off that, which is very nice. So this does actually have a chance now, thankfully. And then same with the Man-at-Arms and Highwayman. We'll go for that. Yeah, 20 is way more important than 17 right now. Honestly, if we can get to 13, we're pretty much good to go. So it's really only about getting to 20 at this point. And maintaining everything else as well as we can. The thing is, 16, 17 does get us at least from 0 to 5 or so sometimes. So, might be worth a look here. No, not that time. All right, good enough. We'll save the flask then. Still got some relics here. Wild tea is not necessary. I'm going to grab these two again.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Not enough baubles for anything else. We can get Deathcap Spores for the Leviathan fight. That's pretty helpful. And then Stun Resist Poultice. I think I'll take that and immediately use it on my Man-at-Arms here. It's got some solid move resist, too. Not as good as I'd like, but certainly not bad. Don't think there's anything else that's going to help us kill the Leviathan, though. I think I'm going to be pretty happy to use the otherworldly fragments in that fight. That feels like a good investment of those. So that would mean we're probably going to be rocking Bear Trap, fragments. He can be bled, right? I think his bleed resist actually might be one of his highest resistances, so maybe not the Bear Traps. We also have defensive stuff. We have smoke bombs, too, so I don't think I necessarily need to buy anything here. Okay. I think we're good. Did we lower flagellant speed? No, but I honestly, well, apparently we did, actually. Oh, yeah, he's debuffed from the... Wait, what's he debuffed from? Oh, I think I did give him Pipeweed, actually, didn't I? Oh, Steak and Spuds, right. Okay. So I could do this if I wanted to. That's probably a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I think I prefer having that. Man, everyone's in really great shape now. These just look like they go together, so I'm just going to do that. And then everyone's feeling real nice. Off to the Shroud, then. Let's do it and cross our fingers for an extremely lucky, positive relationship. But if not, still feeling pretty good.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Not bad. Not a bad time to find that. What is really unfortunate about this is that the region goal requires us to avoid the field hospital, and we might not actually be able to do that. We're just going to have to get really lucky as far as where we end up going here. I think it makes sense to go for the candles, given that those aren't often given out in safe nodes. Unfortunately, there's not a way to go back to back there. I don't think you need that sharpness trinket, Bear, you hoarder. You never know! That -2 speed, it might be a thing we need. I seriously doubt it too, but... Oh, we got some bonus space. Oh, that's a huge find. There we go. Okay, that should allow us to avoid the hospital now. That is massive. Let's go. Literally just proving your point of being a hoarder, yeah. God damn it. Gotta use those bleed resists at some point, man. I'm just being silly now. Alright, squad. Second proper region here. Let's see how we're feeling. Gut says we're probably still feeling pretty good. Yeah, I really haven't had
Hold fast.
Too much concern over anything so far.
Lurks in the beyond.
You know what I'd really love? Is if we can get that trinket for the Vestal, the Icon of the Light. That's basically my... I mean, if we find that,
Stupendous.
I'm not gonna quite call it GG, but I'm gonna be pretty tempted. Barring that, though, I think this team's feeling pretty damn good all the same. Can death appear after a boss fight? I think. Maybe? I'm not sure. That'd be wild. Oh, we're gonna need to bolster that. Our unfortunate drone pipe trigger there as well. Oh my god, the Jinx. I had completely forgotten. I had completely forgotten we have the Jinx now. Holy shit, that's so good. Alright, hit him. 4 million crits over and over.
An invariable result.
A little sanctuary just for funsies. That's definitely a skill we don't need to have equipped anymore. That was mostly just for the benefit from the man-at-arms in item, which of course we fully utilized, as everyone remembers. Really just expertly done. I think that might have been when I was most impressed with myself, is when I perfectly put that to use. Well, I'm kind of hovering over it, but when you're proud, you know? Alright, bye-bye. I don't know why I'm treating that like the killer's glow. We can just go ahead and kill that guy. Hey, finally. Alright, still have to be a little picky with what we're grabbing apart from that, though. Right, Watchtower. Terrific. What are we hoping for here, though? I wouldn't mind finding that Chirurgeon fight still. We mentioned it in the first region, but I do think that would actually benefit me a lot to be able to get some reliable DOT defense going on up front. One thing's for damn sure is we're not going to be getting that hospital, and there's the Chirurgeon, but a little later than I'd like. Oasis again here. We've got a Scary Song or the Oblivion's Ingress. We can probably stand to reduce the amount of loathing we're hitting here, so maybe we want to go along that right side path. Coming straight up into the lair, although obviously we're not going to go that way. Go right through the cache. I don't have a lot of relics for the Hoarder, do we? Oh, hold on, maybe I do want to do that creature den, actually. What if I went through this way? Unfortunately, not going to be able to avoid the hazards on the armor. I think it's Oasis. Yeah, let's do that.
The route will exact a toll on wheel and axle.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Hold fast.
It is unfortunately the +1 speed on him. So, what did I do? I gave her this. I guess I can do this for now, and then we'll do that. That's really not ideal either. I wonder if... I really want him to have the plus 40% damage. He doesn't have to have the entropy, though. I could give the entropy to the flagellant. That would work pretty well. I wonder if stress damage... I wonder if his endure counts as stress damage. I wonder if him taking the stress from his teammates triggers the entropy. That'd be pretty cool. Getting a lot of relics now. That's nice. Build the Say gear, baby. It does. That's dope. Oh my god, we got spring water at the wazoo now, too. Although I guess not anymore from this. How are their relationships doing? I feel like I need to be particular about that now. This is going to be worth it. Yeah, I should get us close to the max. Get one more spring water out of that. Matt Ray!
Welcome back.
25 months, Bear Hugs! For the resub, and welcome back into the pile. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the 2+ years. Right, Scary Song, Creature Den. Nothing to worry about. As long as we can stay unshuffled, too. I know I mentioned that I feel like this team is probably pretty good at dealing with that, but I think they would still very much like to avoid it, too. Oh yeah, also prediction time. Thank you, Jax. Gotta get these taunts going up front here. In fact, let's focus on the flagellant for the next set of upgrades if we can. Let's get the endure upgraded, and let's get the more upgraded as well, because those pain heals are actually ending up being a pretty big deal right now. Oh, he's gonna get the transform off first. That's a shame.
And apply it judiciously.
That's all right, though. Depending on the transformation, we're probably still in pretty good shape there. Dysentery? Ah, you knew we couldn't go to the hospital, you bastard. How could you do this to me? Give dysentery. I don't like shitting more than I need to. So please take it away. This is another argument for the Chirurgeon, isn't it?
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
Can lift our dysentery gently away from our flagellant. Oh, there's a Darkest Dungeon sentence. Poor Terry getting disrespected since the Oregon Trail.
Lurks in the beyond.
Now, when's anyone ever gonna start dapping Terry? I'm sorry.
The work continues.
I'm sorry for that one. I'll do better next time, I promise. Praising Terry is a little better. It's a little less trying to be hip.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Lauden Terry. That ain't bad. Hey, Pawn, how you doing? Load him up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Maybe get rid of that. I think it's probably time to get rid of that, yeah. I'm not going to be doing much. Appreciantary doesn't roll off the tongue that well. Yeah, A for effort there, though, too. 2 spring waters equipped. Yeah. Use them if you got them. Although we do still have a ton of space. Tell you what, the bleeds are most likely in here. Let's get rid of that one. Let's use this. Actually get some value out of these things, maybe, huh? Congratulatory. Isn't that actually a congratulatory? That's his sister. That sucks. Let's see what this does, though. Calm and a cultomaniac. It's a worthwhile trade, I'd say. Yeah, I'll take that. Been a de facto IT professional today. Oh, joy. There's no way that isn't just an actual blast. All right, creature den time, huh? Oh, boy.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
They want to do it. They get it. Let's go. Still in neutral there, at least. Okay. A little lean here. A little concentrated effort for a moment. We want riposts all day. A lot of grape shot blast, too. I actually don't think the crits are the way to go here. Ooh, that's nice. I also love this. Thank you very much. Move the taunt up front. Hi, Bear. Hi, chat. Could you explain in what way your cleric is slippery? Well, if you know anything about the Vestal, I don't think I need to do a lot of explanation for you. And if you don't, I recommend reading up on the lore. That'll probably get you where you need to be mentally. And I don't want to nudge you any further in that direction than I need to.
This is no time to falter.
You don't give a damn about no taunts. That's so, huh? Don't you bear ... me. I'm not the one who wrote it, damn it. I'm just pointing you in the right direction. You think I made her horny? That's canon, motherfucker. Blame Red Hook. How about a Red Hook ... Chris/Tyler ...
Steady yourself.
It was deeply ingrained in the roots of this lore.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
And you dare cast doubt my way. We're all human. Look, we're not shaming nobody. I certainly hope not, anyway.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Hell, it's probably some much-needed levity in these trying times. Let the last be a little randy. The world will be better off for it. What are we doing here? Get out of here. It's a more effective stun anyway.
Straightforward and effective.
Hey, Kinks. Rocking the Despairing Flare, I want to say, is today's torch. Keep forgetting the name of it. It's the one that drops the max flame to 50. Remember in early DD2 days when we had the Shaggin' Wagon. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Since we've been so prolifically amorous. That was ideal. Let's keep burning those dodges. Oh, baby. Obsidian drone pipe kicking in again. Yeah. And then let's keep stacking that.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Sensor still getting value. There's a lot of stress across the board here, unfortunately. I definitely still want to avoid that toxic trigger on the flagellant here. I want to try to stall this a little bit. That seems like a bad idea, but I'm definitely starting to feel like I could use a little more stress healing focus for a bit. I guess I have the spring water too. I might as well use these. We did equip them for a reason. Yeah, we don't need to stall. We'll just go ahead and use all those spring waters and call it a day. I like to try to save those for the end game too, but they're really not great for the end game. A lot of time I feel like I utilize meltdowns strategically in the end game. Especially if you got the flagellant in the mix. Obviously not really going to need to worry about it in that case. Oh my god, that item is just going ham right now. Oh, I wasted my crit there too, don't I? Damn, that sucks. You can do this, and then we'll probably just bolster him one more time. Get a little bit of distraction off there as well, in the off chance they keep critting him. Why did that happen? Wait a minute. Oh, that's the Grim Mask, right? Okay, so I need to be a lot more aggressive with him, don't I? That's the risk we're running with that thing. Damn, it's no wonder everybody started getting a lot more stressed out. Because of that whole thing that I thought I understood and then forgot about immediately deal. Baer, that doesn't really narrow it down for us. Can you be a little more specific? Oh, you know how I said something and I told myself, I'm going to specifically remember that so I can benefit from it / avoid the hindrances of it. And then I didn't? Then I didn't do that? Nah, Baer, still not clear. That could be literally anything. Well, maybe it'll turn up again in a minute.
Unpleasant in the extreme.
Oof.
This work is noble and necessary.
Not a great creature den reward there either, sadly. Road fight, a little loathing, and then off to the Leviathan, which I'm still not feeling amazing about. We got the combat item help at least. Ooh, that's a fun crit start. Sweet. Equipping stress item and then wondering why stress keeps piling up. Story of my life. Are you me? Scratch that. I know you're me. Well, I could go without them adding on all that stress too. Ooh, wow, that was effective. Hot damn. Nice job, buddy. Okay. There's a little bit more there, no problem. Let me regen that, actually, yeah. Chirurgeon and do the lair next region. I guess there isn't really anything pressing about doing the Leviathan here.
Has been tended to.
Well, no, the thing about it is, if I don't do it, the game's gonna think I'm a bitch. Because I specifically said a little earlier, if you give me the opportunity to kill this Leviathan again, I'm gonna do it. I don't want the game to think I'm a bitch. You can think I'm a bitch, that's fine. That's just assumed. Man, this Jinx is just... Yet again. Some extreme value, dude. Also, there's the content argument, as there always is. The laws of content do dictate that I take this fight. But I'm still not yet fully sold. Oh, that was... Should have done that opposite so I could keep it focused on him. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I do still... I don't necessarily... Like, I think I might need to get him into toxic territory, here's what I'm trying to say. I think that's probably going to be the way to go for the Leviathan fight if we do end up going that route. Keeping him at that rate is pretty good. Chirurgeon is harder than the Leviathan. Now, there's where we're just going to go ahead and fully disagree. That right there is where you lost me. Mostly because what you said is not true. Hang on, we got the... This is the fight coming up, right? Yeah, we got the assistance in the lair. Okay. So we're gonna do smoke bombs, fragments. Is anyone better at piercing the blight here? I think he might have something with exanimate, so I'll give that to you. And then smoke bombs. Smelling salts, I guess? Is that anything? I probably want... Oh, I have the death caps for us too, right? I forgot about that. Let's do herbs then. Herbs is better. Leviathan is easily countered. I suppose that is true, yeah. In general, though, I would say the Leviathan is definitely harder. Oh, shit. This could get us something good. It does boost the flame, but I'm sure it'll be low enough by the time we get there anyway.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Ah, damn.
It is ours now.
Kind of a whiff. Oh, well. Alright, well, we're going that way at least.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
What, the loathing? I don't know. Is that a thing we can do? Kind of the anti-loathing cream?
The loathing festers.
You got some snake oil I can buy?
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
I'm thinking probably either Suffer or Deathless here is our 5th skill for the Flagellant, too. I think Suffer's probably going to be best. Although I do imagine Deathless could have some uses. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Oh boy. Time to nut up, I guess.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Okay, so want to try to stay around 7 stress for the most part on him. Let's see if this blight can land. That'd be pretty big too. And then may want a bolster or two just to be safe, but I'm going to see if I can't just keep the focus off of him. instead. Of course, any of their shifting is going to be pretty damn inconvenient. I feel like I ought to go ahead and do this. Yeah. I'm going to try to get one more acid rain to take him out. Oh, that's not good, though. I mean, that does point blank shot at least, so that's pretty nice. Oh, they got the early transform. Okay. Yeah, sadly, I don't really think we have the means to very quickly address these guys in this build. But hey, that's not bad. They'll give us this at least. Nice with the knockback there. Gets us back into position. Probably just take a bolster off of this. I think that's us in pretty good shape. Okay, okay. Oh, no, it's not. Ah, crap. Oh, the torchlight for the bonus 40% damage on the man-at-arms. I don't think that's going to go down any further either, is it? Unless we fought like a ghoul or something, which I don't think is even an option. Well, that stinks. I guess that does mean the stress should be a lot easier to manage, but that might not even be all that helpful here anyway. You're probably going to need some heals, ain't you? Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. Here, let's do this. Now, let's endure, actually. I think I like that a little more.
A simple kindness.
Nice. Okay, there they go. Oh, I think I'm close to it anyway. Nice.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Stubbornness lot, huh? You can lower torch by stalling around. That takes off 10 torch. If I pass turn on everybody, is that what you're saying? Because I don't know if that's worth it. That seems like it'd be way too much of a cost. Or is it just like passing one action? I think we just go ahead and do that.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Oh, just shuffle around. Okay, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't... Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I might want to do that. It is plus 40% damage. That's pretty huge. It's tempting. Yeah, let's just do that here. We'll be able to stall out for a little stress healing off that as well.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
He also might just get himself killed. Oh, but I can't bolster to do that, can I? But I think I want to do the bolster anyway. This is going to be us in a lot better shape anyway. So yeah, otherwise we just want to shuffle around, I guess. Well, if we're going to do something there, I might as well do this. And that way it doesn't necessarily get riposted to death. Or he does. That's also fine. Alright, good enough. I can still stall next round too if I really want to. Oh, it happened. Cool. Hey, perfect. That worked out well. Okay, this team is just a shuffling nightmare. And stunned. So yeah, they're going to be a pain in the butt. Probably one more bolster necessary here too. I'm going to assume that's not going to be the only stress point they apply to him. Shuffle's not all that bad. He's got a little extra resistance now. Let's go ahead and bolster this.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horror.
Yeah, this comp's a pain in the ass. They're always such a nightmare to deal with. They're so fast, too. It's always so frustrating. I'm hoping this thing's going to be able to at least take out one. Nope, not even close.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, they're going to take a while. That's all right. No, don't be critting. I guess if you give me a crit, it's not bad. Knock her back. And bring her forward again. Yep, there they go. Son of a bitch. Barber Shroud Quartet. I like that. It's strong. I think we got a region gamble going, Ace. Which is pretty much the Leviathan gamble at this point. Well, this is certainly going to help at least. A little bonus damage up front. There we go. One down now. And I'm starting to like that Spoken Sharply a lot. That's obviously kept the Highwayman topped off pretty well. Ooh, nice Obsidian Drone Pipe. Stun there. And then let's see if I can land the Blight on this guy. That'll do it. We can endure that pretty happily, too. 18 damage, Courageous Abandon. Yikes. Pretty damn good. Sadly, it does put everybody a little bit higher stress, though. Alright, we need to do Endure. For sure. Another stun there. Hell yeah. I'll take this one.
Lenity.
Likely to be able to bolster one more time, although we might not need it at this point.
Drive back the darkness.
Well, I'll do it anyway. Because then, need one more Endure after that. And it gets us at 6, which I think is going to be about right. If we can stall for one more, I think it's going to be worth it, though. Let's see what this puts him at. I think he should still be able to endure there, right? Is my understanding? Oh, that's not bad either, actually. Okay, yeah, I could do this. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think we're ready. Not going to get much better than that. Let's do it.
A petty hindrance.
Nautical Compass. Beck and Call is definitely not the trophy we want.
Baer Pile.
Tango T! Thank you for the subscription. Get him some bear hugs, please, for the brand new member of the Pile and the Twitch Prime. Welcome on in. Here we go.
They must be made to
Big
see
fish.
that the monstrous god is mortal.
Let's do it. Blind on the Man-at-Arms right away, unfortunately. I think we probably go ahead and do that anyway. It does give him a strength token off that, so that's pretty nice. No longer concerned about stress healing the Flagellant. We're trying to get him into his Toxic trigger, which might even be worth forcing immediately. I think the Retribution makes the most sense. Okay. Death Cap Spore right away. Debuffs his Blight Resist, which doesn't really matter too much. Wicked Slice is decent here, but I think I'd much rather get a crit strike on that, too. Fragments works well here. Just get both off that. Fantastic. And then... I don't know if I need Endure, actually. I feel like the more and more is tempting here as well, especially to keep him healthy. He's going to be stressed out from something, I'm sure, at some point. And then Consecrational Light I like a lot for the Man-at-Arms here, considering the likelihood of a lot of Retribution hits. Hey, Kingmaker, it's going strong so far today, although this is obviously going to be a big test. This has got me leaning. And there's that stress check. Nice. That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it, Ebony? Yeah, to be able to use candles to reroll the boss loot. I feel like that'd have to make that very expensive, but that would be pretty cool. Okay. Oh, boy, we got a blind again here, huh? That sucks. That's really bad, actually. Damn. I wonder... Oh, man. I think I do need to take a chance on this. That's big. Oh, man. The fact that landed. That's super helpful. Okay, let's get some Blight going on you. And the sand is killing us right now. That's brutal. But that is already a ton of damage over time. And another blind off the Jinx, too, and a strength token up front. Pretty good, man. We can hold off on this until after the crit has been used, I'd say. This makes a lot of sense, actually. Just try to kill this thing as quickly as possible. And this is going to be a 2-turn timer. Nice. The move resist. Not even really necessary that time, but I'll take it. And then we're going to start building our conviction here. So, get the regen going as well. There we go. And time to start building up the Courageous Abandon, I believe. And also, now let's hold off on the Smoke Bomb. Perfect. This is going very, very well. Okay, take another... yeah, that's it, right? That doesn't matter, I don't think. Either one is fine. Same effect. What paths do we have this time? We got the Exanimate up front. Got that Vanguard that I've been loving a lot with the new form of that with the Man-at-Arms. Got the Sharp Shot, and then we got the Seraph Vestal in the back.
An opportunity. Squandered.
That's what I was thinking. I probably ought to go ahead and maybe just taunt him up again, especially to keep getting those Jinx values applied. And Courageous Abandon is still working out pretty well here. Got to remember the Man-at-Arms is looking to get the lethal blow here, too, if we can. Oh, we already have it. I won. Cool. Holy shit, dude. We kind of kicked his ass. I don't even need to use the other death armor. The other death cap spore. Yeah, it's fully unnecessary. Holy shit, man. So, I think actually what we need to do, because sadly the Man-at-Arms does not have a way to target the front rank, or sorry, the third rank. We got to try to retribution kill. And just hope that he doesn't get pulled down, I guess. Perfect.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Oh, he's just going to die to DOT now, though, isn't he? I wonder if this is worth. I guess I'm curious enough to find out.
Steady yourself.
Certainly doesn't feel like it so far. Resolute? Nope. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, that's really bad. I don't think that was worth it all. That's a shame. Alright. Still can't do it either. Man. Bummer, dude. Oh well. We tried. The price of science. Yeah, I suppose so. Got the kill, at least.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Honestly, Man-at-Arms trinkets are already pretty sick, so a lot lost there, I guess.
The loathing abates.
So, now what do we do? I think I like Sodden Sweater a little bit more than Calibrating Sensor for him now. The bleed resist heal is nice, and then stress healing off that's pretty good too. Nautical Compass is always fun. There you go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Probably get rid of that. I think Calibrating Sensor has had its time. I'll go ahead and send that off for now. Sprawlmanac might still be useful. We get some bear traps in there, and then we get some pyrotechnics in there. We'll save this death cap spore for later. Get rid of these, get rid of these. I should use these laudanum too, I guess, huh? Cool. Okay, do not go hospital, which means we're going academic study, right? Do I want Chirurgeon after that? This Chirurgeon or Shambler? Take your fucking pick, apparently. Jesus. You know, I guess I could still benefit from Chirurgeon, couldn't I? We could also fight another Shambler.
Brace up. There's danger on this path.
Doubly prove to myself that we could have handled anything in the first region. I don't actually need those glimmers, do I? Kind of a hindrance right now. I do need to get rid of Head in the Sand, but unfortunately I can't go to this hospital without losing 3 mastery points, and I'd certainly prefer to have those. We're going to have to hope that we can get a hospital in the final region, especially to get rid of that dysentery on our flagellant right now.
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
Death Seeker on our Highwayman, and also got the Caked Pallet. Oh boy.
Your coach is laden.
Mm-hmm.
You can carry no more.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a lot more stress from that. I don't think I'm going to be using this. I don't think we need this either. Okay. Well, well, well. Once more, the option is presented to me, and once more, I can't seem to steer away from it.
The loathing whispers.
I'm so excited to have a little Shambler plush behind me, man. I can't believe I didn't get that before Halloween. Such a fool. I'll wait till January for a Shambler plush. Certainly it wouldn't ever try to kill me if I had its plush behind me, right? Alright, let's see. We can get those in there. Death cap spores. Got another big time value this time. Take a spore grenade. And let's see. I guess the bear trap's still pretty good here, isn't it? All right. Boy, our relationship is taking a big hit in this region, unfortunately.
A star spawned
Wow, I gotta
child
remember the
of
shuffle too, dude.
infinite void.
Wow. That's a lot of damage for that skill to do. Holy shit. I was not ready for that. Okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of all those dodges, get a retribution up front. I think she just might have to move. Oh, I don't know if I should use that on the dodge either. Well, let's get the regen going, actually. It's going to be a lot more important right now. Yeah, we got the Ordained boy this time, of course, too. There goes all his dodges, at least. This is probably Endure territory again, actually. Or, Toxic territory, I mean to say. Let's see. That's going to be a little bit better. Let's hit it.
A breakthrough.
A little damage done, at least. Getting us started. That's going to be a blight to take you out. I like that a lot. Big dodges on the two weakest characters there is huge. This is where you just wish you had some Deathless again. I guess she can heal herself a little bit, but I think I'd much rather do this. We got the Torchlight situation going for him, of course, now, too. Nice. Big dodges from the Vestal. That's huge. I like the taunt there. Good stuff. Bear trap opportunity. Okay, we got the bleed that time. It is stuck in the back rank now, but that's probably okay. This is going pretty well so far.
Lethality writ large.
This thing's dead to the blight. He is going to spawn 2 fresh ones, but that's okay. Oof. Locks him down up front. Oh, we stunned our teammate on that one. That's bad news. That is definitely not what I wanted to see. The head in the sand proc as well. Yikes, that sucks. Well, we can at least do this now. Oh boy, I wonder. I feel like I really want to hold off for one more turn for her. And we have double taunt up front. It's just that either of these are going to trigger it, aren't they? So maybe just a quick pass turn heal here. I feel like that's actually the best bet. Nautical Compass crit as well. Nice, that's huge. She's going to have the full conviction, strengthen, critical, judgment. You just got to get through a dodge to let her hit it. Okay. Okay. Well, with the blind there, it makes a lot of sense to go ahead and do this. And that does allow her to get that full force judgment. 28 damage.
Bravo.
No burn, but that's okay. We did get the pick sticker stealth.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Somehow that's getting some value. Bolster looks okay here. I feel like I am probably not going toxic at this point. Somehow they have kept our focus the way we've needed them to. Oh boy, that's pretty nasty. Oh no, that heal, I hated that. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I didn't even realize I was going to trigger him. Whoopsie. I'm in trouble, aren't I? I'm in big trouble now. What have I done? Oh god, I think it's over, man. When you don't bring Scourge, right? Yeah, it's just kind of what it feels like now. Alright, well, let's roll the dice on a Resolute, maybe. Well, then again, this might be our only option. We're gonna get the Resolute no matter what. That's something, okay. Come on, buddy, one time. We need a miracle here. That ain't it. Boy, the relationships alone. How about this one? How about Practice Waffle? Not here either. Oof. Well, there goes all those very positive, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh, and then the AoE after that. No one dead is a miracle. Oh my god, no way. Simply inexplicable there. Even him down to death's door. Look at the DOT here. Good lord. Well, he does heal off that, so that's something at least. I think I'm just going to go ahead and have to shuffle forward here. And goodbye, Vestal.
The sum total of violent equation.
Oh, man.
Down.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, worst.
An interminable conflict.
It ain't over, but it's not looking great.
Steady yourself.
That's probably a death knell there, though. You've arrived to pain, yes, indeed. Well, spoken sharply again. Somehow he's staying alive. Okay, we obviously can't be deathless triggering our Death's Door proc again here, so... What do we do, actually? Shit, at this point, I'm not even sure. Maybe that is the play, actually. Fuck it.
Dragged back from the
yeah, I thought so. God damn it, man. Worth a try. There's maybe a miracle play there. God, if we keep losing the retributions to not the Shambler, it's not going to go very well. All for the content, baby! Our almighty Lord and Savior. Lord Content. He requires this sacrifice be made. And make it we shall. Oh boy. I still think we hold out hope for a resolute here, though.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
I know it ain't happening, but I can pretend. I can have false hope. It's allowed. You never know. But sometimes you do. Oof. Look at that resistance. He's ready. He's ready to rock.
Casualties are to be expected.
He ain't going down. Not like that. Like this? Maybe. No, not like that. Oh, okay, okay. Strategic withdrawal. Oh, if only this were upgraded. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, buddy. Good try.
At
Well,
last, the battlefield has claimed its due.
That'll happen. One Shambler? Maybe.
Knowledge and experience.
Two Shamblers.
Twin yardsticks of progress.
And one of them's ordained? I don't know about that, man. Maybe next time. Fun run, though. Thanks for watching. If you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, appreciate the support on those. Please leave a like on the video as well. Helps out a lot, and thanks for the support. I'll see you in the next one.